Imagine going a single day without food. Now imagine surviving for weeks, months, or even years without eating a single bite. In nature, survival doesn't always belong to the fastest or the strongest. It belongs to those who know how to slow down. Some animals have mastered the art of waiting, shutting their bodies into low-power mode, conserving every drop of energy, and quietly outlasting starvation itself. This is not weakness. This is one of nature's most expensive survival strategies. Food is essential for life, yet some animals can endure astonishingly long periods without eating. They do this by conserving energy, slowing their metabolism, relying on stored fat, or entering long phases of inactivity. These adaptations allow them to survive harsh conditions when food becomes scarce. Snakes, crocodiles, bears, and tardigrades are among the most remarkable examples of animals that can go without food for unusually long periods of time. Snakes are cold-blooded animals, meaning their body temperature and energy use depend entirely on their environment. When temperatures drop or food becomes scarce, snakes drastically reduce their movement and slow their metabolism. Small snakes can survive for 1 to 2 months without food. Large snakes such as pythons, boas, and anacondas can last much longer, sometimes up to a full year after a single large meal. During this time, they remain hidden in burrows or trees, barely moving, while slowly burning stored fat to stay alive. Crocodiles survive using a similar strategy. Their metabolism is extremely slow, allowing them to conserve energy for long periods. An adult crocodile can typically survive 2 to 3 months without food, and some large individuals have been known to last close to a year under favorable conditions. They often remain motionless in water or bask quietly in the sun, spending almost no energy while living entirely off fat reserves. Bears, unlike reptiles, are warm-blooded and require more energy to survive. However, they overcome food shortages. Through hibernation, during winter, bears can survive 4 to 7 months without eating. They rely on thick layers of stored body fat and even recycle waste inside their body, allowing them to remain alive and stable until spring returns. Then, there are tardigrades, also known as water bears, teeny organisms with almost unbelievable survivabilities. When conditions become extreme, they enter a completely dry, inactive state. In this form, they can survive for decades without food or water. When conditions improve, they rehydrate, wake up, and continue life as if nothing happened. This is where nature's true intelligence reveals itself. Survival is not always about movement, aggression, or constant effort. Sometimes, the smartest move is to stop. These animals don't fight time, they cooperate with it. When the world keeps moving, they pause. When life becomes loud and demanding, they go silent. The snake teaches us that constant action is not always necessary. The crocodile shows that conserving energy can be more powerful than chasing opportunity. Bears prove that retreat is not failure, right? Is preparation. And tardigrades remind us that life does not always end. Sometimes, it simply waits. These lessons extend far beyond the wild. They apply to life itself. When resources are limited, when progress feels frozen, or when circumstances force you to slow down, the answer is not always to push harder. Sometimes, the answer is to conserve, endure, and wait for the right moment. Nature shows us that every season is different. Some periods are abundant, others are silent. Those who burn everything at once rarely survive the hard times. But those who protect their strengths, who understand patience, and who respect timing, are the ones who last the longest. Stillness, slowness, and pause are often mistaken for weakness. In reality, they are some of the most powerful survival tools that exist. A motionless snake, a resting crocodile, a sleeping bear, and a dormant tardigrade all represent the highest form of endurance. So the next time life forces you to slow down, don't see it as defeat. It may simply be nature teaching you how to survive, because sometimes the strongest way to live is to do nothing and simply remain.